Hello and welcome to my Ronin Ghost Weapon build. Today I'm going to show you my Ronin Ghost Weapon build. So we will look into my gear and my techniques. This is my gear. So if you guys want to take a screenshot. And those are my techniques. So let's get a little bit more in depth. I'm using a water katana with melee damage, oni damage, way of the flame, and water master. You can use any sword style you like the most. Just make sure you use the associated master perk. I like water master, so I'm using water master perk. You can use burning blade instead of way of the flame if you like to. I kinda like the way of the flame because you can pop it anytime you want. Sometimes you have enemies that have a shield or that dodge your attacks, like this one, and you can just pop it and use it against him. Really nice. I am using a regular bomb pack as I do not want to use my second legendary item technique. I have blast radius and status effect damage on here. You could use status effect duration, but I have another one of that later. And of course you want to use black powder and flash bomb. The only other outcome is assassin unlock, but you don't need that. I am using a stealth charm with ghost weapon damage, status effect damage, fire master, and resolve increase. Ghost weapon damage goes without saying. Status effect damage, of course you could go with duration, but we will have one of that later. And the fire master is really handy. Resolve increase adds to another resolve increase from our techniques. You could go with combat regen if you would want to. That is a little bit more tanky, but the resolve increase lets you have your ult almost all the time whenever you have 5 slots. Ghost weapon 1, we're using the spirit kunai with ghost weapon damage, status effect duration, hidden blades, and supermassive. It's really strong. Of course, ghost weapon damage, ghost weapon build. Status effect duration, we're using it on here. You could go with melee damage if you would want to, that's a valuable choice. And the hidden blades, you could switch it up with fired up. But if you haven't tried the hidden blades before, please try it. Supermassive is an absolute must on this build. I will show you some gameplay so you can see how strong the Spirit Kunai is when you play it. So here I am just fighting some enemies, and we're gonna use the Spirit Kunai. Boom, they're all dead. We have our Spirit Kunai back. There's two reasons why we're using caltrops. First, we can put another ghost weapon damage up on here. Second is it does actual damage, which the smoke bomb does not. So I would highly recommend using this one. The cooldown reduction on kill lets you have your caltrops up a lot more. The fired up, of course, we're going for like almost a fire build. And the deep bags give you a higher chance of using it against your enemies, or I would say making your enemies step into it. So I would highly recommend using those two perks. let's look into a little bit of gameplay using the Caltrops and the Spirit Kunai. This is Survivor Gold. I'm just using my Caltrops. I'm not even fighting them. Just dodge them, let them get into the Caltrops, use our Spirit Kunai, and boom, they're all dead. Yeah, I'm on the boat. Also using the Caltrops. I get hit here. Really bad. I have my Spirit Kunai back, use it another time. Oh, they're all dead. So I can finish the last opponent. And they're all dead. Really nice. And my Caltrops are still on. For the techniques, I would highly recommend using a healing incense. You heal yourself, you heal your teammates, you're the healer. I would highly recommend. You could use Flaming Roar, but it doesn't have that initial burst damage, it just catches everybody on fire. It's really nice. It's a little bit more offensive, but I would highly recommend using the healing incense. Enhanced Ghost Weapons rank 2, I would highly recommend also using this one. This is Ghost Weapon damage build. You have to use it. Resolve Increase is really nice because it lets you have your ult 24/7. You can just pop your ult as soon as you have that 5 resolve slots filled. You could go with Quick Regen, which is a little bit more tanky, but in combination with the healing incense, I think you should heal enough. Or you could go with Cure All, which is really nice too, but I highly recommend. You can even see here, he's using a healing pot. So the healing pot is like a no-brainer on this build. For the last technique, we're using the Soothing Breath. Because you can heal your allies, you could go with the Fire Breath, don't go with the second legendary slot. If anybody goes down, you're the healer, you have to heal them up to their full health. At least hurt their opponents, but I would highly recommend using the Soothing Breath, because with this build you want to have your ult up almost all the time, and you can just use it when you have 5 resolve slots filled, just to heal everyone. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope you got some inspiration out of it. If you enjoyed it, I would be happy if you drop a like. Anyways, I wish you a lot of fun enjoying this great game. Stay healthy and see ya.